That's a Liesel. That is exactly what we are talking about today, because talking about New York and the world, the need to be connected with social media ever growing is so big. We constantly feel that we need to be connected to our smartphones, our tablets, our PCs, but it's very important to just take a step back, disconnect, refresh and revitalize, and that is exactly what Dulux had in mind when they released their Dulux ColourFutures 2013 trend forecast. And we have Benham right here to tell us all about it, because it's very, very exciting. It's not only a South African thing, it's a global thing. But what exactly is ColourFutures, Benham?
Morning, Ian. ColourFutures is the global Dulux color trend prediction for the coming year. And we've just released 2013, which in other words, starting right now, the new color trends for the year.
I can't believe we're sitting at this point already. 2012 is gone, we're going to 2013 already. So here it is. This is the manual.
That is the book, yeah.
So how does it all get compiled into this manual that we see right here?
This is a year-long process that happens globally with our Dulux Aesthetic Center overseas. And they have a year-long gathering of information. They look at all sorts of trends, you know, in the fashion world, design world, architecture, what happens in the music world, also socioeconomic trends, and they start then translating that into color palettes and color moods.
What a job, eh? Like Janne said, disconnected for him is more like a turquoise color. And funny enough, I would agree with that. It's a very calm color. Now, let's talk a bit about the themes, because every year there's a different theme. This year, you guys chose connections as a theme, or the theme is connections. But how does the themes get chosen, really?
They translate, by looking at all these trends that happen and go on across the world, they translate these into an overall theme, which then overarches the whole concept. This year we looked at possibilities. We saw that coming out. And now from possibilities, they're seeing people making connections out of all of that. So that's how the overall theme of connections has come to life through all of this.
All right. So there's 5 key trends we are going to be focusing on today, color trends. What exactly are they? Take us through that.
The 5 key trends that come out of this connections theme is the first one is collective passion. This is where people connect and gather for a common goal. It could be a sporting event or a religious event, or you see people connecting for a short while, for that purpose. The next one is called switching off. And that's the one where you actually take time out, but also then take time out to connect to the inside and connect to yourself in that, in that time, in that space.
How it all comes together.
So it all comes together, it all connects. And the next one is the art of understanding. And here it takes us back to a time where we were curious. We needed to find out how things were put together, how they work. So it takes us a lot of us back to our childhood eras and things. So the trends you'll see coming through in that is, you'll see a lot of Art Deco furniture and, specific colors that you relate more or less from the 50s or so, and you'll see those coming through. And then we have home factory. It's another theme that comes through. And this is a theme which focuses on your home and using your home to create and be creative and make stuff, So very crafty ideas that come out of there. And people also using their homes as like small factories or manufacturing stuff, see people will make goods and sell them, for instance, So it sparks a very entrepreneurial sort of theme coming through out of that as well. And then lastly, we have visual solace, which also is connecting once again with yourself, but with beauty, appreciating beauty and art, whatever is beautiful for you, and basically connecting to all of those things as well.
Definitely some great colours to look forward to. What would you associate? What colour would you associate with switching off?
Well, I've seen what they look like already. So you see,
okay, but if you haven't seen them, what would you say?
But it does make sense. I mean, for switching off, I think of the ocean. I think of the sea. So anything nice dark blues, purples. Very more dark, tranquil colours.
It'll explain the shirt this morning. Very tranquil. But we did ask on Facebook, would you be able to switch off your phone, your PC, and just really connect with people face to face, because we don't do that often. And we got some interesting comments. I want to read 3 of them out. We've got one from Anita Abrams, and she said, could totally do it. Do it all the time. Nothing like some crazy good quality time with friends and family, running around like headless chickens, enjoying the outdoors or lounging around, appreciating the world we live in. Anyone should be able to do it. Live your life. Social media will always be there, but precious moments won't. Very, very wise, actually. I like that. And then Kamogelo said, definitely sure can't do it. I'm so much dwelled in tech and there's no going back. Well, a lot of people feel like that, actually. And then we have a last one here. Candace Leanne Oliver said, of course I could. The best thing is connecting with people, having a good chat over a cup of coffee, and definitely a slice of cake is medicine for the soul. And I've met the most fantastic people without phone email.
Wow,
that's great.
Amazing.
So it's definitely a good thing to just step back and disconnect and refresh, and especially with these colors, it's going to be fantastic.
That's it.
Exactly. And also don't forget about our Dulux competition. We are giving away this fluffy little Dulux dog. Very easy. Follow at Let's Colour SA on Twitter. And then we're going to hide this in studio. When you spot it, tweet at Let's Colour SA with the hashtag Dulux Dog Spotted, and this little puppy could be yours. So Benham, right now it's time for a very interesting ColourFutures tip. Take a look.
Dulux ColourFutures identified 5 key trends that will drive the coming year. One was born from the simple joy of hitting the pause button and doing nothing.
Ben, one of the themes for the year is switching off. How does one translate that into colour and creating a space?
Switching off is all about disconnecting from the world outside in order to connect with yourself. And that means taking time out to reflect, to rest, to daydream, be creative. And for that, you need a nice, quiet, tranquil space. So you'll see people, it could be your bathroom or your bedroom or any other space that you feel that you can take some time out and just relax. So the colors that you see coming through, and that is violets and blues and neutrals, and combining all of those in the palette. But you'll take them from the calm range. So these are really muted, soft, very tranquil tones coming through. To create those living spaces. And what people then also do is you'll see them creating, combining that with really fresh, crisp white linens and towels, for instance, for the bathroom, to create that really beautiful, tranquil space that you can take time out.
For more on the ColourFutures trends, tune in again next time and visit dulux.co.za.